can find tonight. Every fella got you in his sights. What you doing with a clown like me? You're surely one of life's little mysteries. So tonight I'll ask the stars above, how did I ever win your love? What did I do? What did I say to turn your angel eyes my way? And I'm the guy that never learned to dance. I never even got one second glance across a crowded room that was close enough. Well, I could look, but I could never touch. So tonight I'll ask the stars above, how did I ever win your love? What did I do? What did I say to turn your angel eyes my way? Don't anybody wake me. Hey. What are we getting so rambunctious for? Sitting in this lonely town, don't know when things are gonna change. Dream my life away, seems these dreams have turned to a bunch of dust clouds. Get my nerve up, but my past is pulling me down. Wondering how long this black dog gonna stick around. Thank you very much. Empower, Robert Rossi. Very generous. Thank you. Don't tip too much. Champ's gonna come to expect it. Thank you. You're both very generous. Thank you so much. There's been something, baby, I've been trying to say for an age, and it seems I don't know how. The past and the future now surrounding me. Surrender to whatever cheap thrill can be found. There's been a little trouble since you came to my rescue. And if you were like all of the rest, I would have quit you long ago. But I couldn't do that. Oh, tell me now, women and wine never went too well. You done, Champy? Bo Drax, Champy is singing my language. Champy's been doing vocal warm-ups. He was a little slow to the start tonight, but he's sustaining pretty good. Well, you done me in bed, I felt it. Tried to be chill, hot that I melted. Fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back before the cool down run out. I'll be giving it my best. Is nothing gonna stop me but divine intervention. Reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. That's it, Champy. We're done. One more for the people. A minor. All right. Champy was singing better than I was tonight, but what are you going to do? If you start out with a song that is above your vocal range, it just all goes south from there. Yeehaw, Champy. Rockin' how? Exactly. That's his jam key. Yeah, A minor. A minor. There's something about A minor. And the A minor to C thing, the hallelujah. This one. That is right in his wheelhouse. I don't know what it does, man. It just wakes him up. All right. This is a lovely coat of arms, the AI Learning Institute. We have graduated to an institute, which is fan-friggin-tastic, Bob. Tell him what he's won. That was from Shakti. Well, thank you, Shakti, for making that.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
I thought we might do some fun stuff tonight. I got a notice from TikTok about a video that I posted a year ago. It was like a year ago tonight, or whatever, today. And it was a TikTok I did talking about a Google AI event in Paris. And it was a fucking train wreck. But this Wednesday, almost a year to the day of that debacle in Paris, is coming, I think, this Wednesday, Gemini Ultra. I invited a friend and my niece tonight. Well, welcome if friend and niece are here. Mr. IT is one of the irregulars. If you don't know who the irregulars are, they're the people that show up here regularly. You see, do you get how it works? Because they're irregular. I don't know. They came up with it. It was Emilio's wife. She came up with it. How's Perplexity AI? Perplexity AI is quite good. Perplexity AI is particularly good if you're like doing research and you want things that are not made up as much, because you can restrict it to just search on certain things, like just search on Reddit or just search on Wikipedia or just search on, I forget what the other sites are. But any answers that it gives you citations, and it's pretty slick. It's pretty slick. And I got the pro version of it for free because I ordered the Rabbit R1 AI device, not the other Rabbit device. And so I got it for free, but I haven't really played with it enough to really rank it, but it's good. A lot of people love Perplexity. I think people that do a lot of research love Perplexity. Me, where I'm doing more creative and marketing kind of stuff, I don't have as much need for it. And with all of these tools, I think the trick is getting better at figuring out which tools are good for which job. So, empower pixels. I use Perplexity instead of Google, but citations choice could be better. Yeah, I agree with that. That like it's pretty limited right now to just like Wikipedia. Let me see what it is limited to. And also these things change on a regular basis. Perplexity. So if you go to focus, you can focus it to Wolfram Alpha. So if you're doing things on mathematical equations, you can do academic searches, you can do YouTube searches, you can just do like a ChatGPT writing kind of experience. And then you can also do Reddit. And it's also got this thing called Copilot, which is pretty interesting. So when you do a search on Perplexity, Copilot will suggest other things you might want to search on. Does Perplexity have their own index, or do they use Google's index for the back end? I'm pretty sure they have their own. And if I recall right, I think somebody just invested big in them. Hang on. Who invested in Perplexity recently? Jeff Bezos. Amazon invested in Perplexity. So it's probably Perplexity's model sitting on. Oh wait, it works as a chatbot style search engine that responds to queries using OpenAI's technology. So they're using probably GPT-4 for the search, and then they're combining that with an internet search in an interesting way. But I assume now it's hosted on Amazon. So that's what's going on there. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. My name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab, or as our little sign says tonight, the AI Learning Institute. Welcome to the classroom, children. Welcome to the Institute of Learning. You may be asking, dear sire, what are your qualifications? To which I would answer, well, I have none. That's the point. Nobody has any right now. I had an idea, because some folks in here have been talking about what they get out of coming here every night. It baffles me sometimes. Sometimes when I have a good night, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's why they come. And then other nights, I'm like, why do they put up with this shit? I think this is from feedback, and I think this might be an interesting workshop to put together. I think what the AI Learning Lab is where we're all learning how to learn about AI. Because there's nothing I can really teach you about AI that's not going to be obsolete in like 2 months or sooner, like by Wednesday. But what I'm hoping everyone that comes here a lot gains is a sense of play and a sense of adventure and a sense of it doesn't fucking matter if you're perfect at it. It doesn't matter if you're incompetent. It doesn't matter if you're brilliant at it, because everything's changing. So you might as well have some fun and just play and explore and connect with each other and share what you're learning and put it out in the world and share it on LinkedIn and share it on Facebook and share it at your stupid dinner party that you didn't want to go to anyway. Yeah, but they'll make fun of me, Kyle. Yeah, let them make fun of you. Because you know what's going to happen in 6 months. Sally?
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri? Go away.
Okay.
I I keep telling you it's love, Kyle. Yeah, it's love. It's date night. But it actually is love. I mean, playing with AI right now is an act of it's an act of joy. I think it has to be. Why else would you do it? Wait, what is happening Wednesday? Oh, Shannon Lindmeyer. Wouldn't you like to know? So, it appears, according to some code that somebody uncovered in something somewhere, that Wednesday Google is launching Gemini Advanced. They are disposing of the Bard name. They're switching the name of their AI to Gemini, and then Gemini Advanced is Gemini Ultra that they announced back in December. And it looks like it's coming Wednesday. So I thought what might be fun for tonight and tomorrow is to go look at a bunch of the videos that Google presented. Like they had that one that they presented that everyone made fun of. We can watch a little bit of that one where it was like, oh, they were lying about all that stuff. But they put out like 30 videos on Gemini and what's coming. So I thought what might be fun is go take a look at what's coming and get ourselves gird the loins, as they say. Get our loins girded. I don't know what that means. It sounds dirty, so let's go make sure that I'm not going to get booted off of TikTok for girding our loins. Let's see, ChatGPT. Let's get the history, the etymology of gird the loins. What? So let's see. Tell me about. I think it's GIRD. Gird your loins. I put it in quote marks. Gird your loins originates from the Bible, used in English for centuries. Historically, it referred to the practice of preparing oneself for physical action, some form of hard work. Yeah. To gather up and secure these garments around the waist. Oh, or girdle. Okay, gird your loins. Oh, I see. Basically, get dressed for battle or get dressed for work. girding your loins. Yeah. All right. So we're about to head into the breach. We're going to gird our loins, and we're going to prepare for Wednesday. And what I'll do Wednesday, assuming that I've got space in my calendar. Let me go look at my calendar. I got my Twitter back, by the way. How exciting is that? It's so exciting. All right, so I have a in-person brainstorming session with my co-founder in the afternoon. So I got the morning. Oh, the morning I'm going to be driving. So I'll probably, assuming that they launch it. When are they going to launch it? They're going to launch it probably 11 a.m. is a guess. $11 a.m. Pacific. So that'll be noon. So I don't know. Maybe around 4 o'clock on Wednesday, I'll go live and start playing with it. Put your girdles on, men. Exactly. Get your Spanx. Get your man Spanx. Get your lady Spanx. Tuck it all in. Gird the loins. Let's get going, people. What else? So we can do that. So we can go look at some of the Google stuff, see what's coming. And it's a lot of the stuff that they put out there. I watched every one of those videos, beginning to end. And there was a lot of stuff that they didn't really talk about. Pate, Q Chat TMZ, speculation is real. I know, but it was in a real publication. The speculation was in a real publication. So, Pate, do you think I know you can't say this, but do you think speculation about something happening on Wednesday has a more than 50% chance of being not bullshit? We'll wait for Pate works at the Goog. He can't ever tell us anything because he values his job, apparently. So it's annoying for us, but, it's apparently, worth it for him for sustained employment. Wait, I missed it. What are we girding for? Okay, Side Hustle Mimi. So the speculation is Chat TMZ. Tonight, normally this is Chat ADD. Tonight is Chat TMZ. There is a rumor because of some code inside. The timing part is honestly the thing I know the least about this whole thing. Pate's good. Pate, honest to God, if you ever get bored of math, you could go into the PR department at Google. You're good at the deflecting of, here comes a question, pa-ting! Pa-ting! You're good at that. It's good. Solid. So anyway, it looks like it is possible. Gemini Ultra launches on Wednesday. That's the speculation. Yeah, that's about all we know. So I thought it'd be good to do that. If you've got questions about AI, pop them in the comments below. We can also do that. I can also talk about ChatGPT. What's going on with that? I mean, there's nothing super new going on with that, but there's GPTs, and you can now call GPTs inside GPTs. It's just the amount of nested GPT-ness at OpenAI is getting very confusing. So we can untangle some of that. Let's see. Pate's probably dropping a false Google hint to watch us get frenzied over nothing. No, it's not Pate dropping the hint. The hint came from. Let me go to the Twitter. What's that site? X.com. Let's see. Search. Gemini Advanced. So apparently they're dropping the name Google. So 2/7/24. This looks like a screenshot that could just be bullshit. Andrew Curran, who's he? He writes about AI and humanity, but he's only got 5,000 followers. So I don't know his source. I don't know what this screenshot is. Google Gemini Ultra. Google is launching Gemini Ultra in 48 hours. We are saying goodbye to our friend Bard as he is being rebranded along with Google Assistant. The industry is consolidating around a monthly Pro tier for their top models at $20 a month. Google's will be named Gemini Advanced. And I heard the advanced term back in December, so that tracks for me. Could you say something about data annotation? I heard it's an AI job type. Actually, Pate, so Adorabella, that's a pretty cute name. I'm going to go 9.5 out of 10 on the name there, Adorabella. You should join the AI Salon, and you should join the AI Mechanics Guild that Pate actually runs. It's on YouTube, AI Revolution. What's on YouTube? The Gemini thing? Gemini Premium is already completed. What are you talking about? Ultra has already been up. What? No, it hasn't. Ultra's not up. Elon Monkey, what are you talking about? Gemini Pro's been up. Bard.google.com is on Gemini Pro. Gemini Ultra has not been live. I'm excited about the Gemini launch. I don't know why. Well, I mean, why to be excited about it is if there's actually a competitor to GPT-4, and as we'll go through some of the Gemini stuff tonight, it's a very different interface that they demoed. I don't know what they're going to be launching tomorrow. AI Tool Report said Bard has been renamed Gemini and replaced sometime this week. What I don't know, though, AI Salon, we won't cut your hair, but we might get under your skin. I don't think it's been released at all in any shape. Okay, that's from Pate. So Elon Monkey, Pate works at Google. He's got a PhD, and your name is Elon Monkey. So you probably think that Grok is good. Must be beta. It must be beta. I don't think there's any beta's been out there. I mean, there might be a private beta out there for developers or for private testers. AI Tool Report. Look at me double tapping on the screen to make it bigger. Oh yeah, here. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Here, I can do this. I can read this. What I don't know is I don't know the source of this document. So it looks like it's some sort of press release, but like this could have just been written. It's got an Evo watermark here. Bard is now Gemini. It's marked the 7th, which is tomorrow. Oh no, that's Wednesday. Yeah, that's Wednesday. We're committed to giving everyone direct access to Google AI. As of the end of this week, every Gemini user across our supported countries and languages has access to Google's best family of AI models. To better reflect this commitment, we've renamed Bard to Gemini. Try Gemini Advanced to access Google's most capable model, Ultra 1.0. Gemini Advanced gives you access to our most capable. If you are one of the first to access Google's latest advancements as they become available, this is for you. Yeah. Oh, wait. I lost my little thing. People, you can't be expected to learn without my cheery face here. Come on, let me know what's going on. It's far more capable at highly complex tasks like coding, logical reasoning, and nuanced instruction, and creative collaboration. Plus, Gemini Advanced will continue to expand with new and exclusive features in the coming months, including expanded multimodal capabilities, even better coding features, and the ability to upload and more deeply analyze files, documents, and data. So if this document's true, they're already apologizing for it. Gemini Advanced is a paid plan available in over 150 countries. It's available and optimized only for English with our Ultra 1.0 model. And that we had heard that it was bad in non-English languages, which is why they delayed it. But can respond to queries in other languages that Gemini is available in. Learn more. Gemini Advanced, you can be one of the first to try our most capable model. This almost sounds like it was written by ChatGPT or Bard. Chat to supercharge ideas. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this document's bullshit or not. It could be. Let's see what else we got here. The problem with Twitter is just everyone copies everyone else's shit. Gemini Pro is now Bard. So here's the code that they found it in. Welcome to the Gemini era. 9to5google.com. Google Bard is in for a big shakeup in the next few days. An early changelog reveals that Gemini rebrand is coming next week, along with a new Android app. What's this document? Oh, that's that old. That's from the announcement. Gemini emerges, Bard retires. Why don't these people put the source of this stuff? Because it's probably some faker bullshit. This was the article, I think, here, Decoder. This was the first one that I saw. The Decoder article. So this was today. Seems like Google turned on Gemini.google.com too early. Oh, well, let's go look at that. Where are we? We're here. Gemini.google.com. Gemini.google.com. I guess they just did it temporarily. And the previous leaked text in the code below. Android users will get a Gemini app that could replace Google Assistant, but it's not coming to the UK, Switzerland, and European Economic Area countries and associated territories. I guess that's because they actually have laws about AI. iOS users will have to make do with Gemini in the Google app. Oh, that sucks. Gemini is also coming to Canada. And there's the original article. All right. Well, it looks like some version of it's coming. The fact that they, in that little announcement I read, they were already apologizing for it. In coming weeks, we'll be adding even more multimodal capabilities. That says to me that it's not going to do a lot of the shit they demoed. Welcome to Chat TMZ. All right. I had to drop X every other tweet, gave me a jump scare. Do you think this could be tied to the S24 Ultra? Well, no, that's a Samsung device. I'm sure they're an important partner for Google. No, this shit's independent of that. No, I don't think they're related. Unless, Samsung might have early access to some stuff that there might be some things in Samsung that had access to the Ultra API. I'm not sure. I forget. I didn't pay that close attention. I'm an iOS guy. iOS is where it's at. iOS is where it's at. Is the coupon code ChatGPT. An expert and prompt engineer wanted $495 to join his community. Damn, I gotta up the price for the salon. Oh, by the way, if you are new here and you're looking for community, I know I haven't really done anything tonight. I'm just sort of reading out loud on this live. If you're curious about AI, well, first of all, if you're not curious about AI and you're just in here because, I'm so damn good looking, then I think you might want to seek professional help. But if you're in here, I assume that means you're curious about AI. If you're curious about AI, and especially if you are feeling isolated, especially if you're feeling like you're the person in your life that's like, oh my God, this stuff changes everything. Have you seen this stuff? It's like, oh my God. And then everyone's like, Jenny, could you please just not, Jenny, with the AI? Could we just enjoy our margarita fluffer here at the Applebee's without talk of machine learning and the existential crisis you're going through? Please. It's Monday night. I just want to get a nice light buzz and go home and watch The Wheel. So if you got that going on in your life, and your name's Jenny, obviously, because if they're calling you Jenny and that's not your name, that's just fucking weird. But if in fact your name's Jenny and you've been talking too much about this AI stuff and no one wants to fucking hear it, then we've got a place for you. And we don't charge $495 to join this. This is actually free. Why is it free? What's the catch? I bet this is a cult. Is this a multi-level marketing scheme? It should be. I'd make a hell of a lot more money.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
What happened to Jesse? Jesse talked about AI too much. They fired him. Jesse's actually selling hot dogs at a cart down on 42nd Street. Jesse's pretty bummed. So this community, if you go to the salon.ai, EU passed the AI Act. That was February 2nd, I think. Yeah, exactly. So Google's going to be like, fine, you guys go have your laws. We're gonna try to launch some shit in the meantime. So if you're in the EU, good luck. You're protected, but you don't get to play with our fucking toys. So if you go to this URL, it will take you to this link tree. And the very first link here is the AI Salon Community. And if you come here, this is a community. We just cracked 1,000 people. We've only had this community site live for about 2.5 months, and we just passed 1,000 people. And it's a remarkable community. And so if you're interested in community of like AI adventurers, like people that are trying to figure this shit out along with you, that's what this group is. Like, we're this merry band of people trying to figure this stuff out in real time as it's sort of launching under our feet. We're described as a ragtag group of misfits, ne'er-do-wells, and miscreants who have gathered to explore the uncharted wilderness of generative AI. We're everyone from entrepreneurs to educators, from healthcare workers to creatives, and everyone in between. And then what I want you to do is I want you to read all this stuff, and I want you to go look at our values. And we have pretty pictures, so if you're not good with the words, we got pretty pictures too. But I want you to really take in the values and make sure that they resonate with you. Because here's what we want to do. We want this to be a growing, vibrant community, and we want it not to suck. Okay? So the values that I'm about to read you, that's who this group already is. So if these don't resonate with you, this is not your people. If these values do resonate with you, you're like, holy shit, that sounds amazing. These are going to be your people, okay? Curiosity. We want people here who are curious. Generosity. We want people that as they learn stuff, they share about it. As they enter the community, they take the risk of introducing themselves. So jump into the introduce yourself section and introduce yourself. When you learn something, post about it in water cooler or when you do something in show and tell, talk about how you did what you did. Exploration. We want people who are adventurous. Collaboration. We want people who are willing to say, ooh, you're good at this. I'm good at that. Maybe we should do something together. That's happening all over the place in this community. It's pretty amazing. Inclusion. Everyone right now, everyone. There's not a single person on the planet that knows what the fuck is happening with generative AI because it's all so new. We're in the primordial soup stage of it. So anyone who claims they're an expert right now is full of shit. What that means is everyone trying to figure this out, they're going to come from all different walks of life. It's no longer just engineers and mathematicians and things like that. It's artists and creatives and business people and writers and filmmakers and just everyone, right? So inclusion's super critical. And then the final value is empathy. People are scared of this stuff. People are angry about it. The people at work where you're like, you want to hear this AI stuff? No, we don't want to hear the AI stuff. That's fear. And we should have empathy for that. People think that, well, I'm not technical enough to do AI. You don't need to be technical with this generative AI stuff. Well, it's stealing. No, it's not stealing. It's plagiarizing. No, it's not plagiarizing. Understand how it works. But have empathy for those people. And have empathy for each other, because as exciting as this stuff is, it can be a little scary if you're like, well, I've been a copywriter for 30 years and all of a sudden everything's different. Yeah. And that's going to be like that for every knowledge worker, every creative worker. Anyone who does any work mediated by computers, which is essentially most of the world, right? Or most of the, the modern world. Computers are everywhere. Your mechanic, how does your mechanic bill you? Computers, right? Do you have the Journey app? I don't know what the Journey app is. It was the oddest thing. I thought he meant $4.95. Ask me, you do have to know how to code. Oh, you don't have to know how to code to get results, really. Yeah, Corey Sandler Pottery. So Corey Sandler, so first of all, you should follow Corey Sandler Pottery because she does awesome lives where she's just, some days she's like, to hell with this technology stuff, and she just gets muddy. She's spinning pots up. And then she's also gotten enamored with ChatGPT and making GPTs, and she's bringing an artist's mind to application development. And not application development like she learned Zapier. No. Application development like ChatGPT makes it so easy to make one of these customized GPTs that anyone without any coding skill whatsoever can do it. It's quite remarkable. And so she's just, her GPTs are just these amazing, joyous things that just make all sorts of crazy ass art. And she's got one that'll make recipes for pottery glazes for you. Cone 6. You need a glaze in Cone 6? She can do that, or her GPT does that for you. So anyway, that's that. How do I join the salon? You just show up here and join. I don't know how to probably up in your. You just join. You make an account. It's a Mighty Networks account. Mighty Network is the platform that hosts the community. And then what you're going to do is the first place I want you to go is go to introduce yourself. And please introduce yourself. Say hi. Like, people won't make fun of you. If you're like, but I don't know anything about AI, Kyle. I feel so inadequate. Listen, I'm the master of feeling inadequate. I have made a career out of it, which I am giving up. I can code anything. The volume of any gummy bear, so long as it's cylindrical, amazing. Pate's a little bitter. Pate's a little bitter because people that didn't get a PhD in math are now able to do mathy kind of stuff in nearly a plausible way, and he's feeling threatened, and that's okay. That's okay. He's off in his TPU hut. He's optimizing the, what was the thing? The KC or the KF cache KC. I think it's the KC something. He did a paper on the thing. But anyway, he's jealous. Just like Sam Altman's jealous of me, Pate is jealous of all the non-mathematicians doing math now. It's fine. He's gonna be okay. If we don't thank you enough, let me do that after the encounter. Okay, very nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Which website are we using? Okay, thanks. What website we're using is go there, go to the salon.ai, and that's going to take you to this link tree. And the very first link is the AI Salon Community. That'll take you to the site that I was just on. So that's the site we're using. And then there's some other stuff here you can explore. And you can even buy AI Salon merch. That's how we pay for it. That's why the AI Salon is free, is we have sponsors. So you can sponsor a month if you want. It's cheap. It's really cheap, actually. $150 a month to sponsor for a month. Sherry D is our sponsor in February. Or you can buy merch, and that supports us. And then that will take you to the AI Salon. So the first thing I want you to do when you jump in here is go to the community section and introduce yourself after you read about what we're all about. And then there's a water cooler section for that. There's show and tell. There's a news section. Probably, if you're just getting started, one of the most important pages on the site is AI tools and resources. This is a personally curated list. I personally curate this list of this is the stuff. This is where I think you should start, and kind of in roughly the order I think you should do it in. The top things are large language models. So ChatGPT is still the best. That's the one at the top. This could change Wednesday. It could not change Wednesday. Then you've got Claude, Bard, Perplexity, and Microsoft Copilot. It looks like Bard is going to switch over to Gemini Advanced. Then you've got Pi, Grok, Llama 2. Then you've got image generation tools. Then you've got video generation tools. Then you've got music and audio tools. Then you've got 3D worlds and objects. And then you have people to follow. If you want to get up to speed on AI, all this stuff is where to start. Then we also have guilds. So Peter Kaminsky runs the AI 101 guild. There's an art guild, a writer's guild, business, AI mechanics if you want to geek out, healthcare, video, and education. And then we also have an AI Irregulars, AI Learning Lab Irregulars channel, where if you want to like jam out while I'm joking and playing around tonight, feel free to drop things in the Irregulars channel as kind of like our classroom jam session. And there's also a little chat area there if you want to chat outside of TikTok. But the Irregulars, the people that come to these things regularly, are amazingly generous, helpful people. So jump in here, and while these lives are going on, dump whatever you're doing into here. All right. And so that's that. That's the AI Salon. The Salon. Sam Korn, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, sir. Did you see the leaked quantized Mistal models that was beating everything except GPT-4? I didn't know it was leaked. No. Let's go to the X and see what they're saying. Leaked quantized Mistal. Mistal CEO confirms leak of new open source AI model nearing GPT-4 performance. It was leaked on Hugging Face around January 28th. This was four days ago. The MiQ 170B approaches GPT-4's performance. Originating from Llama 2, so they took a Llama 2 model and retrained it. The quantized version shows significant open source AI advancements. So this is, I haven't played with it, and again, I'm not really following the. I was playing around with it, and it's good, says Sam Korn. I haven't been playing around with the open source stuff, but if you want to play around with it, there's one to play with. The MIQU-1-70B. So if we go to Hugging Face right now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's going to be up there. Hugging Face. Yep, it's number one. So right here. So what Hugging Face is this is a place where you can go get these models. So here is, it's number one on the site. Now, do they have this up and running anywhere?
You can call me.
Let's go see if there's a MiQ space anywhere. No, I don't see it. Might be there. I guess I could search for it, right? Search spaces. MIQU. MiQ 70B. Was it something different than that? That might be it. Forever Hooked, the Mighty Network site is aisalon.mn.co, but I send people to the salon.ai because of the the GPT stuff, the GPT for good stuff and for the store. So, but yes, it is. You can also send people there. All right, so let's see. Let me do my my classic explain quantum mechanics in an M in M wrap. Error. Retry. Error. All right. Let's see. Let me go back and try this other one. Explain quantum mechanics in an M in M wrap. Error. Not working. All right. Whatever. This is the challenge with a lot of the open source stuff is you kind of have to get your own shit up and running. And I do not have the patience for it. First Education Guild was held tonight. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Emilio's wife. How did it go? Let's make a song with these last prompts. Okay, we can go do that. So we'll pull a little audible here. So let's go turn our our parlor trick prompt into a song. So if you haven't played with Suno.ai, this is a fun thing to play with, and then we'll go watch some videos about Google Gemini. So if you go to Suno.ai, it was good, diverse group, that's awesome. In the upper right-hand corner, you say make a song. And then it takes you here. Here's a bunch of songs I made. I'm going to hit create. And then we just put in a prompt. So we're going to say explain quantum mechanics in an M in M wrap. All right. And then it's going to go, oh, no, it's not going to do that. So, all right. So I can't use M&M. Explain quantum mechanics in a, let's see, modern wrap. A wrap. Oh, no, here we go. Create. You can't put in someone's exact name. They don't like that. It's not good. You'll listen up. I got to drop some science. Oh, wait. It made them. Even though it gave us an error, it made them.
Listen up, I gotta drop some science about the world beneath the eyes. It's beyond defiance. Quantum mechanics is a mind-bending game. The rules of nature ain't always the same. Particles are like waves. They get all crazy. Superposition, they exist in places hazy. Entanglement, they connect. It's a wild affair. Instantaneous communication. It's beyond compare. Quantum flow.
Nice. Jim SC made a song for my wife for Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I've got to do that.
I got something to say. I quantum mechanics in a whole new way. Standing up, I got a story to tell. It's about the quantum world where things get real swell. It's all about particles so small and bizarre. Behave, feel weird like they're from a distant star. In this realm, uncertainty's the name of.
That's crappy. This first one was the one.
Listen up, I gotta drop some science about the world beneath the eyes. It's beyond defiance. Quantum mechanics is a mind-bending game. The rules of nature ain't always the same. Particles are like waves. They get all crazy. Superposition, they exist in place.
Cool. All right, so we made songs. All right, let's go look at some vidges. Oh, let me show you this email. So a year ago, I put out a TikTok video. Look how intense I was. Good Lord. Oh, this was, you know what when this was? This was before I realized there was a place where you could change your starting frame. So all of the early videos in the channel are just some awkward version of my face, like right after I've hit the record button. But anyway, so this was talking about this event on February 8th in Paris last year. And this was the event
Hey, it's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. What are you doing February 8th? I might have something for you to set your alarms for if you're into everything that's going on here. I used to be a massive Apple fanboy. And
So that's not this February 8th. That's last year. But if Gemini Ultra launches on February 7th, it's essentially a year to the day of that event. And that event was an absolute clusterfuck. so ChatGPT came out on November 30th, 2022, and then, did what it did. It got to 100 million users in 6 weeks. So by kind of mid-January, it was clear this thing was a runaway train. So around that time, like beginning of January, you started actually it was end of December, you started hearing rumblings that there was I forget what they called it, there was a red alert at Google about ChatGPT, and they were freaking out. So they called this French announcement meeting where they were going to show all the cool AI stuff they were doing. And it was bad. It was a lot of like, well, we've got AI too. We've got AI in maps, and we've had AI for years, and we invented this shit. It was a lot of whining in a sort of corporate speaky kind of way. And then the one thing they were going to demo, the woman gets up to demo it, and she's like, okay, so we're going to demo this new AI and show you how cool it is. Wait, what? Huh? What do you mean we lost the phone? They lost their demo phone. So she gets up there to give a demo of this new AI stuff, and they didn't have the demo phone. And she goes, okay, so I guess we're not going to do that. Anyway, we're really cool with AI. So it was a fucking train wreck. So anyway, if a year to the day they come back with Google Ultra and or Gemini Ultra, and it's actually really good, that should be interesting. But let's go look. Look how pensive I'm looking there. I'm looking very stern and serious. Good Lord, lighten up. This is when so the early days of this TikTok channel, I still thought you had to take this AI shit seriously. This is a productivity tool. You gotta learn AI. You're gonna learn it. You're gonna go to school and you're gonna learn the AI. Now I'm like, fuck it, just go play with it. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's all changing. Everything you figure out is going to be useless in a month. What's he talking about? Why is everything going to be useless in a month? This seems very depressing.
We're about to test the accuracy of this.
Oh, Mark Roper. I love him. All right, so we're going to go to playlist. So I'm at the Google YouTube channel. And let's see.
One of the reasons we got interested in AI from the very beginning is that we
always
always viewed our mission as a timeless mission. It's to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. But as information has grown in scale and complexity, the problem has gotten harder. So we always knew we needed to have a deeper breakthrough to make progress.
I've worked on AI my whole life because I've always felt would be the most beneficial and consequential technology for humanity. Human beings in our society would have 5 senses, and
so that's the CEO of Google, CEO of DeepMind. So the announcement was made by the two top guys at Google.
The world we built and the media we consume is in those different modalities. So I'm super proud and excited to announce the launch of the Gemini era, a first step towards a truly universal AI model.
The Gemini approach to multimodality is all the kinds of things you want an artificial intelligence system to be able to do. And these are capabilities that haven't really existed in computers before.
Traditionally, multimodal models are created by stitching together text-only, vision-only, and audio-only models in a suboptimal way at a secondary stage. Gemini is the multimodal from the ground up, so it can seamlessly have a...
This is actually pretty important. So this idea that you've got like your large language model, your image model, your audio model as separate tools, right? So if we go back to AI, the AI Salon and we go to tools and resources, you've got ChatGPT 4, which is sort of multimodal. It's got GPT vision and it can make images, but it's mostly text, a little bit of math, and a little bit of image, but no music, no video. And then you've got, Claude is just text. Bard right now is text and image. Perplexity is just text. Copilot is text and image. Although you can do some Suno music in that, but it's through a plugin. Pi is text. Grok is text. Llama is text, but I think that there are a bunch of multimodal models in the open source world based on that. And then Poe's all over the place. There's lots of things there. Then separately, you've got image generation. DALL-E is the one that's incorporated into the chat models, but Midjourney, Krea, Decohere, Leonardo, and Firefly are all standalone image things. Runway, Pika, HeyGen, DID, and Visla I've listed here are all standalone video tools. And then music, 11 Labs, Suno, Refusion, and Soundraw, those are all standalone music tools. And then 3D Worlds, right? So we're very much living in a world right now where all of these models are these distinct things. That's why learning this shit's really hard right now, because the shit's everywhere. You have to learn all sorts of stuff. Oh, night, Sherry D. Night. Sleep well. If you haven't seen Sherry D's Night, iPhone just dropped on my face again. I do that all the time. I'm sitting there, bang. Good night. If you haven't checked out Sherry D's video that she made for the Gen 48 competition, you should go watch it. It's really, really good. And you can find that in the thing. Why is ideogram not on your list? I pulled ideogram off the list, Dr. Bod. I don't mind ideogram, but it is almost as good as DALL-E 3, and DALL-E 3 is incorporated into ChatGPT, and I was using ideogram all the time because it was the only thing that could do text, and then DALL-E 3 came out and it could do text, and because it's incorporated into ChatGPT, I think that's a much more seamless experience. And that's why I'm saying this what Google's talking about here in this announcement, that they're going, full multimodal from the beginning, is actually a really important concept. And this is the big shift that we're all going to have to make, where right now we're thinking there's a video tool over here and this tool over there and this tool over there, and we've got to learn all these different tools. We are very quickly moving to a world where all of these things come together in the same interface. And that's going to require a completely different way of thinking. So again, back to that idea of there are no experts. This is why there are no experts. Everything's about to change. I think I found Midjourney in the GPT store. Weird, no? I don't think you found Midjourney in the GPT store. It's free, though. Well, so is DALL-E 3 inside Copilot is free, Dr. Bod. You can just go to bing.com/create, or just go to copilot.microsoft.com and ask it to make you an image, and it will. And in fact, Danielle, I don't know. Oh, she's not in here because she's in the middle of the California rain stuff. She's without power. There's a new version of the Bing app that I don't seem to have access to that is doing all sorts of interesting things with images. So that's probably something worth paying attention to. Barbara, does anyone else get the feeling that AI is going to be absorbed so seamlessly that worrying about it is going to be like worrying about gears? Absolutely, Barbara. Absolutely. And that's why it's worth time to learn it now, and to learn it in these piece parts, is that as it gets incorporated into the tools that we all use, we're going to be able to take advantage of it faster and better than people who haven't been playing with this stuff. Absolutely, that's where it's headed. This stuff, so AI, make no mistake, AI is going to be like internet. It's just there. We're not anywhere close to it right now. Like we're in single digits of people that use ChatGPT. The fear about AI is equivalent to Y2K on the internet. Astronaut, I would counter argue that a bit. I think the hype of the fear of AI is absolutely there. But anyone who has their Kevin McAllister moment with AI, this moment, is counterbalancing that fear. And so with Y2K, you only had the fear, right? The Y2K was just, the clock is going to strike midnight and planes are going to fall out of the sky. That's literally what people were afraid of. There was no positive to it, right? There was no, hey, if we fix all these Y2K bugs, good things are going to happen. It's just, if we fix all these Y2K bugs, planes might not fall out of the sky. So the difference here is you've got 100 million people tried ChatGPT. I think they're up to like 180 or 200 million active weekly users using ChatGPT. So if you take, let's say 10% of those are using it a lot, that's 18 million weekly users, right? Using it a lot. Understand what's coming. And, if you hang out in this channel, one of the things that you learn very, very quickly is how people are reinventing themselves and how there's this joy about learning about AI and what it's making possible for them. That's different. That's different than Y2K. There is a lot of fear, but the fear is from people who are not experiencing it. You couldn't experience Y2K unless shit went south. You can experience this stuff now, and as people are doing it, they're getting excited. So anyway, let's keep watching this. Because this is some of the video that had has controversy because they sped some shit up, and I'll tell you the stuff that we know they sped up.
Conversation across modalities and give you the best possible response.
Gemini is our largest and most capable model. It means that Gemini can understand the world around us in the way that we do and absorb any type of input and output. So not just text like most models, but also code, audio, image, and video. What's amazing about Gemini is that it's so good at so many things. As we started getting to the end of the training, we started seeing that Gemini was better than any other model out there on these very, very important benchmarks. For example, each of the 50 different subjects.
There was some wonky math in this, but there's a way that they did the math that it was not apples to apples, but it's still essentially as good as GPT-4.
Areas that we tested
not better.
It's as good as the best expert humans in those areas.
It's very rare that you can work on a technology at a foundational level and it simultaneously can impact all our products.
That pic looks like Hubert. It totally looks like Hubert. Look at that. It's totally Hubert.
Work on a technology at a foundational level and it simultaneously can impact all our products.
We created a family of models that can run on everything from mobile devices to data centers, each of which is actually best in class.
Wait, Spike Jones, AI is not product development, a process. It was developed decades ago. This is the rollout. I slightly disagree with that, Spike. It was actually rolled out years ago. The transformer, the thing that makes ChatGPT possible, was invented in 2017. Neural networks and machine learning algorithms were developed decades ago, but they've been improving and improving and improving. 2017 is the core technology that all of the modern AI and machine learning that we're playing with was built on. OpenAI created GPT-1, GPT-2, and GPT-3 in 2018, 19, and 20, I think. So GPT-3 came out in 2020, and then ChatGPT came out in 2022. ChatGPT is not the rollout. ChatGPT is the simple interface sitting on top of the powerful models that have been evolving since 2017. So slight tweak to what you said there. Do you think Bing's Copilot is as fast as GPT 3.5? It's not, because it's calling GPT-4 as the underlying model. It's not calling 3.5. Copilot is Microsoft's version of ChatGPT 4. It's just not as good. All right, let's keep going here.
Gemini will be available in 3 sizes. Gemini Ultra, our most capable and largest model for highly complex tasks. Gemini Pro, our best performing model for a broad range of tasks. And Gemini Nano, our most efficient model for on-device tasks.
Okay, this is important. So, Pro, if you go to bard.google.com right now, that's Gemini Pro. That's essentially Google's 3.5 model, the GPT 3.5 model. Nano, which I actually think is really interesting, is a small optimized version of Gemini for devices. So the Samsung S24 has got lots of this in it. And then Ultra, this is the big sexy one that everyone wants to play with, that is rumored to be coming out Wednesday.
We want to provide the best foundational building blocks, and then we know developers and enterprise customers are going to figure out really creative ways to further refine our Gemini foundational models, and the potential is almost limitless.
So at Google, there's this healthy disregard for the impossible, and that has oriented us to be both bold and responsible together. As these systems become more capable, all of those capabilities also raise new questions.
We have to think about at Google DeepMind, iterations of multimodal capabilities.
I thought this was the one that had the actual shit in it.
You know, one of the reasons we got interested in AI from the very beginning is that we always viewed our mission as a timeless mission. It's to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. But as information has grown in scale,
yeah, this is the one. This is the one that got all the shit. But I'll stop and talk about stuff that I think is interesting and real versus the stuff we know that kind of fake.
Let's start.
Video highlights.
All right, testing Gemini. Here we go. Tell me what you see.
I see you
Okay, it can't talk.
placing a piece of paper on the table. I see a squiggly line.
What about now?
The contour lines are smooth and flowing with no...
So this is one of the things where this was a marketing video, and everyone makes marketing videos. So what it's not doing is responding this quickly, and it's not talking, right? So they're making it seem like it's talking. What they're doing is they were taking an image, like this image, uploading it to Gemini, prompting it, it would give an answer, and then they edited it together to do all this. But it's still pretty impressive what it does if you discount the real-timeness of it and the talky bits.
No sharp angles or jagged edges. It looks like a bird to me.
What if I add this?
The bird is swimming in the water. It has a long neck and beak. It is a duck.
Yes.
A duck is a type of...
Spike Jones, I know it was a fake promo. I just said that. But it doesn't mean it's fake. It just means it's not as slick as this. But what it's doing is how it interpreted this stuff is correct. They just had to prompt it in between all these.
Of waterfowl in the family Anatidae. Ducks are closely related to geese and swans. The duck appears to be blue. This is not a common color for ducks. However, there are some breeds of blue ducks. These are typically not as common as other duck breeds. It is more common for ducks to be brown, black, or white.
Are you sure?
What the quack? I was just talking about a blue duck, and now you're holding one. It looks like blue ducks are more common than I thought.
Would this float?
I'm not sure what material it's made of, but it looks like it might be rubber or plastic.
What if I tell you it's making a squeaking sound?
Oh, if it's squeaking, it's definitely going to float.
Nice.
It is a rubber duck. It is made of a material that is less dense than water.
Can you teach me how to say this in a different language? And give me a few options.
All right, I'm going to go look at something else because there seems to be enough people bitching about this as a fake demo that let's go look at some other things.
Go back to this.
You know, one of the reasons we got interested in AI from the very beginning is that
hands-on with AI. Okay, that's the one that's the bullshit one. Let's see. Okay.
Let's see if our multimodal model, Gemini, can find the similarities between images.
Okay, so what I want you to pay attention to here is, let me go find something at the end of this video. Okay. See all that? See all these pictures around the Gemini and the logo? I don't know if they're releasing this on Wednesday. It would be nice if they did, but it's possible this is just an interface, but this is a really interesting interface. So all of these images that are sitting here that just look like a design, that is the interface for this version of Gemini Ultra. I don't know if this is the one they're going to release on Wednesday, but notice, I think she starts in this upper left-hand corner here. Maybe she starts down here where these balloons are. But as I scroll back, let's see. Where's she starting? She's starting, okay, with those two waves. So those two waves are not on here. Are they? No, they're not on here. But just pay attention to what she does. She's like sliding around and like an infinite canvas interface.
Multimodal model, Gemini, can find the similarities between images. We'll start with these two, the Boasters Chapel and this print by Hokum.
So notice, she highlights these two images and then it drops the prompt box below that. So she's saying, I want to prompt about the stuff inside that box. That's a completely different interface. If we get something like this on Wednesday, I think that's a big, big deal. If we don't, if it's just kind of like ChatGPT-4 or like Bard, that'll be disappointing, but not surprising.
Kusai. And I'll prompt Gemini, find a connection between these two images. Let's see what Gemini says. A curved and organic composition, the building is more refined, and the second image is more fluid. Yeah, that worked. Okay, let's try another one using the moon and this golf ball on my webcam. Then I'll run the same prompt.
And notice she's like chopped, that was a video, and then she's just chopped it in half, and so it's only looking at that part of the image. Kind of interesting.
Okay, let's see. In 1971, the Apollo 14 crew hit 2 golf balls on the lunar surface. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, then one more just for fun. Who wore it better? The zebra. Oh, I like this. The zebra has been wearing its stripes for millions of years. Okay, there are some examples of visual understanding with Gemma.
So that's pretty slick. And then there's one other one here. Guessing movies. This is one I think is an interesting one.
Let's see if our multimodal model Gemini can guess some movies. All right, we're going to start here. Given the play on words in these images, guess the name of the movie.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, what about this?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
All right. What about this?
Uncut Gems.
Cool. So these are working. Here's a couple more quick tests I ran through.
Goldfinger.
Nice.
Bottle Rocket.
Okay.
The Wizard of Oz.
Nice.
Moonrise Kingdom.
Okay, this last one's a little more complicated.
Forrest Gump.
Okay, wow. I honestly didn't think it was going to get that.
So doing a little bit of reasoning, potentially, again, we don't know what's real here or not, but Forrest, plus G minus whatever that is. I don't know what the ump is there, but minus B, right? So that's interesting. Let's go to one other video here.
We're about...
Potential of Gemini.
A common problem scientists face is
And then personalized AI for use.
Here you will see a demo of Gemini's multimodal reasoning capabilities to understand and reason about users' intent, use tools, and generate bespoke user experiences that go beyond chat interfaces. Let's say I'm looking for inspirations.
So I'm going to pause here for a second. So in the upper left-hand corner, it says Bespoke UI Experimental. So this interface right now just looks like ChatGPT. You have a prompt box at the bottom, and then it's just a normal, it's not like that infinite canvas kind of screen. So they're showing different kinds of interfaces here. But watch what this one does. This one blew my mind.
For a birthday party theme for my daughter. Gemini says, I can help you with that. Could you tell me what she's interested in? So I say, sure. She loves animals, and we're thinking about doing something outdoors. At this point, instead of responding in text, Gemini goes and creates a bespoke interface to help.
Instead of just responding in text, Gemini goes and creates a bespoke interface. So it created this interface, this interactive interface with scrolling boxes and, images that it generated, and it created the interface. So dynamic application development based on your request. Now, is this going to be there on Wednesday? I'm guessing not, because this feels to me like a different, what's that say up there? I don't know what that says. This to me feels like a completely different experiment, but know that this is the kind of stuff that they're talking about. And then he talks about, let's see, what it does from a logic standpoint is when you give it a prompt, the first thing it says is a text response appropriate, or do we need something more? And then if we need something more, well, what might that be? And then what might the interface be? And then it's got access to an interface kit called Fluffer, I think, or Fluff something. I don't know, Fluffy. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's got access to this interface kit, and it dynamically creates the interface with the UI kit, populates the data, and then makes the data interactive. Brendan, what would you need to see on Wednesday for it to dethrone ChatGPT? It's not going to dethrone ChatGPT 4 on Wednesday. If what's launched on Wednesday is the interface where you can put objects on it, if it's a true multimodal interface that you can put videos and pictures and highlight them, if it's that interface, that alone, it's all I'll use for the next 2 or 3 weeks probably, because I'm just going to try to figure it out. If it's like Bard is now, and they're like, now it's Gemini Ultra, it's going to be a much more subtle kind of thing. So the thing that would excite me if on Wednesday is if they launch.
A common problem scientists face is the need to find and use data extracted from the scientific literature.
Let's see
if they launch that interface with all the crap all over it. That would excite me. If they launch something that looks like ChatGPT, I'm going to be like, fuck. Then we actually need to go do work and test and compare and see if it can do code interpreter stuff. So it's probably going to take me, I don't know, a week or two just dicking around with it to go, is it as good here? Is it as good there? And it's I doubt it's going to be a clear cut, it's better. But if it's as good and it does some stuff that's new and innovative, then all of a sudden, I think we have 2 major platforms to play with. And I think that's a big fucking deal, right? Because right now, as far as I'm concerned, ChatGPT 4
is the one to knock off the hill, and I don't think anyone's close to it. And so it's going to be interesting to see how much of the vision that they presented back in December do they actually launch. The fact that they're already apologizing for it and say, well, it doesn't really work in not English, and we're going to be launching more multimodality in the coming weeks, that says to me that they're launching a hobbled version of it. So maybe it'll be as good as ChatGPT 4. I don't know. I always thought Google was waiting, but I could be wrong. I was in that same place, but I do not think that's the case. What's up, Talk? They wouldn't have waited this long. They wouldn't have waited this long. So rumor had it, back to Chat TMZ, rumor had it that they were ready to launch Google Gemini at the beginning of December, and when they did testing in non-English languages, it did really bad. So they actually pulled the launch, and they launched Pro and Nano, and they did what they did because they knew that OpenAI was launching multimodal GPT-4 in November, and so I'm pretty sure they wanted to come after them. So I think they're just behind. Alrighty. So, what else do we want to do? We can go play with Chat GPT. We can go. I liked not Googling as much after Chat GPT. I barely Gigi Mom. I barely use Google anymore. What did I realize that I use Google for now? Oh, the only thing I use Google for consistently now is, or let's not even call it Google. Let's call it the default search engine. Like, I just go to my browser and I just type in the thing. If I want the actual site for something, like if I don't remember if is it Perplexity AI or Perplexity IO, or like what's the actual domain name? I use Google for that to find the actual site. That's it. I use Google Maps a lot still. I search OpenAI, same. Yeah. New poll. Okay, we got a poll up. The poll. How excited are you for Gemini? So you got a minute. Meh, ChatGPT's enough. Cautiously optimistic. Shut up and take my money. All right, so the poll is right there. I think, I'm pointing to it. It's a little angled blue and white thing. So go there. You got a minute left, and let's go see what people are saying for Gemini excitement for Wednesday, if you're at all excited about it. Google is the yellow pages. Google is not even the yellow pages anymore. It is unusable at this point. Can we check out Runway? We can check out Runway. You're pointing correctly, Kyle. Thank you. So that's the poll. Go there. Go to that little thing. Right there. Wait, what's Wednesday? Wednesday, we think, Maria. The rumor is, the speculation is, Google is launching what they're going to be calling Gemini Advanced. They're going to rename Bard. They're going to get rid of Bard, and they're going to call it Gemini Advanced, which I think is a much better name. Although, I am a fan of the Bard. I have a degree in acting, so, I like Shakespeare, but it's hard to say, and people don't know what it means. Why can't ChatGPT 4 read a PDF when I uploaded it? It should be able to. It should be able to. I don't know what it's saying to you. The problem with PDFs is PDFs are a fucking shit show of file types inside of another file type. They're a wrapper. All right, 67% of people are cautiously optimistic about the Gemini launch. 17% are like, shut up and take my money. They're going to be a shut up and take my money, unless it's just really bad. And then 14% are like, ChatGPT's enough. We'll see. Listen, if Gemini shows up with this infinite canvas kind of interface, and maybe you can switch between that and a normal interface, I'll at least give it a good solid 2 weeks. I'll probably subscribe for a month and then compare both of them. Yeah, but we'll see. It's fascinating. I have GPT's knowledge base that is PDFs. The problem with PDFs is some PDFs are like images scanned that get stuck in a PDF wrapper. Some PDFs are all text. Some are text and images. Some are a mixture of text, images, and scans. So they're very complicated documents. So it might be that you've got a wonky PDF, but it should do it. You should be able to upload it. So if it's weird. Problem with poll. Asked whether Armageddon would be bad. Most of us would be cautiously optimistic. Oh, well, yeah, that's right. Rudy Seago, morning from South Africa. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if you heard it, Rudy, but the rumor, the speculation of the day is that Google Gemini Ultra is launching on Wednesday. So we've been looking at some of the old Gemini videos. Let's ask Kyle to check out Irregulars for Be Not Afraid, please. Yes, let me go look. Chicken dinner. Look, this is sweet. So Danielle, Be Not Afraid is somewhere in California and without power. So people are making art on her behalf. Well, not that one. Although that one's cute. Better irregular than irrelevant. Very nice. I love that. Here's chicken dinner in the storm coming for Danielle. And then there's another stormy one. Y2K, the sky is falling. That's hilarious. Corey Sandler, we're all just making music together. AI together means we learn together, jam out as we learn. This was in DALL-E. It first made a group of men, so I had to retrain it to give it women. Nice. Beautiful. Joker with the crazy things. Joker's training his own model. So yeah, if you got interesting things that you want to share with the channel, just plop them in the AI Irregulars channel on the Salon. I love A minor. Champy! Although that's more Beagle. Champy's more thuggy. He's black and white. Have you played with the Notebook LM thing? Google's really thinking different. No, I don't know. What's Notebook LM? Is that the development environment for Google? I haven't played with it. Notebook LM. How to try Google's experimental AI. Do your best. Try Notebook LM. Oh, I see. So you upload things to it, and then it. Oh yeah, I saw this thing. So you upload a data source to it, and then you can kind of grab notes from the data source that you uploaded to it. Yeah, that's pretty slick. Yeah, it looks like it looks like Google is doing a lot of experimenting with interface, which is really promising. So this is another one, and Todd Shaman, who spoke at the AI Salon last time, a week ago, he works for a group in Google where he's doing experimental. Basically his job is to do experiments with AI, like go do experimental interfaces. So it looks like they're doing a fair amount of this. When you have as many people as Google does, you can throw a lot of money at this stuff. So Hopefully we get to play with a lot of those toys and tools, but a lot of times that stuff never sees the light of day. But this one's cool. That's pretty slick. So this is notebooklm.google will get you here. Actually, this looks like .google.com, but I think you can also just go to .google and it'll probably redirect. Very cool. I played with it for about 3 seconds. I know. Well, this is the problem with all these things is it's just there are so many to play with. It gets so exhausting so quickly. Nope. What's Notebook LM? I'm freezing. I think I just changed. You'll freeze if I change cameras. I can cut next Netflix. Winston, welcome. All right. Not enough hours in the day to play. Dr. Bod, that is the understatement of the century. We're Yeah. I just keep going back to it. This is feeling increasingly important to me. Is keep finding the joy in AI. And how you find the joy in it is play. And then do that with other people. Share it with people that groove on it. Like, collaborate in here. Collaborate on the AI Salon. Collaborate with AI Exchange. Go to Ann Murphy's Weekend GPT Jams. It doesn't matter where you're playing. Rudy, you had mentioned to me, you're kind of in an isolated small town. Find community, connect, because none of us can keep up with this stuff. Like, I pay attention to this stuff every day, every single day, and I am woefully unprepared, underprepared, undereducated, underexperienced. And what happens is I'll watch someone who thinks differently than I do or works differently than I do, and I'll go, oh, okay, next time I try something, I'll try that approach. Oh, okay, they do it that way. Okay, that's interesting, right? So the input isn't just how do I use the tool. The input is how are other people using the tools? How are they solving problems? Kyle, I did my first video with Pika in Show and Tell. So cool, a dragon. Oh, cool. Let's go look at it. Oh, I just got sleepy all of a sudden, people. Ah! Where's Show and Tell? Let's go to Show and Tell. Corey Sandler did a video in Pika. This should be fun. So watching Corey Sandler work with these tools is great. Ooh, that's great. AI Learning Lab. Nice, Shakti. Beautiful. Love that one. I wanted an image that each one of us touches each other's lives in some kind of connection. Thanks for this group. Really appreciate the learning and community. Beautiful. Just done in DALL-E and then painted. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. K. Mitch, exploring ChatGPT to create super minimal images. There you go. Perfect. That's lovely, Joker. Let's see if we can find Corey's dragon. Ooh, that's nice, Papa JJ. Beautiful. Wow, those are nice. Here's Gemini. Oh, that looks like the 1984 commercial from Apple. That's cute. That heart is amazing and an amazing idea. You really feel the emotion in that image. I totally agree. Where's Corey's dragon? I guess we could search for it. I think it was right in this area. I think I saw it earlier. Ooh, that's nice. Pablo, 50 years into the future. Human teaching an AI robot about its origin story. That's great. That's awesome. Ooh, that's nice. Shakti, beautiful. Monday, say no more. I gotta tell you, Shakti, I had like 4 meetings right off the bat, and then I had the afternoon free. I didn't get shit done today. And then Bradley, who's one of the organizers in the salon, he works in the same building I do now. And he came over to my office and he goes, do you have any tips on how to like, not just like do nothing for a big chunk of the day? And I was like, no, I got nothing. I did nothing for the whole afternoon. It was bad. What are GPT jams? So Gigi Mom, if you go to the AI salon, so if you don't know what the AI salon is, go to that URL, click on the first link. That's the AI Salon Community. Read about the community. Go to the welcome to the AI Salon. Read about what we're about. Then join the community. Down toward the bottom of the categories on the left is an area called clubs. That's where the Irregulars Club is. That's where we can jam, here. Like here's some stuff people are doing tonight. And then down in there is Weekend GPT Jams. And that's Anne Murphy hosts this group, so this is her club. You have to ask to be in it, but she'll let you in it because she's super nice and super sweet. And then every Saturday at noon Pacific, she does... Oh, there's Anne Murphy. Join us. Yeah, see? She's here. So cool. Danielle, I have power. Oh, that's so cool, Danielle. Congratulations. Well, we just sent you a chicken dinner, so hopefully you get that soon. It's going to be a little soggy. But Anne's Weekend GPT Jams are just amazing. Like 30, 40 people show up on a Saturday and they're just there to help one another. And she had a guy last week, Scott was trying to help everybody get their GPTs talking to Zapier, which ended up being way more complicated than, anyone wanted it to be. But that's the way it is right now. And then the week before, she had Danielle and Peter Kaminsky teaching people how to make images. It's just a really, really cool group. Are we really doing nothing when we're not under a timeline, or are we mulling things over? You know what, Emilio's? Today, I was not mulling much. I was actively avoiding work that was distasteful to me. So I would give myself the benefit of the doubt if I didn't have just like, I was just avoiding shit. I was just living in a sea of fear and just stupid human bullshit. So, and that's another reason I like doing these things is it forces me out of non-action, right? Even if we're not doing a ton, like I'm not doing a ton tonight, we're just looking at stuff and chatting, it at least gets me active. So I'm feeling better now than I was earlier, but I was feeling like shit. Let me search for Corey, where's your dragon? Corey. Oh, let me look up Corey and Pika. Not in Weekend Jams. Let's get rid of that. Corey Pika. Corey. Tagged you in the dragon post, Kyle. Thank you, Brandon. All right. I gotta get out of here. All right, generated by Pika. Oh, I did see this earlier. This was really cool, Corey. This is your first Pika. So Corey's an artist, beautiful potter, and just really discovering like amazing. How do I scale this bigger? I guess I can't. Can I do this? Really doing amazing art. Yeah, Pika seems to be pretty good at coherence. There's a couple of weird things in this, but it's mostly tight. There's like a weird little magical thing that happens on the leg, and the nose kind of stretches, but you know, for a biological being, I suppose that's possible. It's very cool though. Do. Kyle, what is your fave GPT to write music? So I've got two. Let's go look at those. I've got two, and they're like, I like them for different things. So for just fun songs with words, I think Suno is the leading tool of choice. So on the AI Salon, if you go to AI Tools and Resources, there's this list of tools. And if you scroll down to the music tools, Suno is right here. And then I'm going to also show you Soundraw, which is a very different thing. But Suno, you just say, make a song. I say create. There we go. Make a fantasy ballad about a baby dragon in a magical forest. And that's it. And then it goes off and it'll write you two songs, and it writes the lyrics, it writes the music in your style with your topic, and then it sings it and it mixes it. And I don't have the paid version of Suno, so I think with the paid version you can remix, and I think you can do longer complete songs. I don't honestly know. Like I just play around with Suno kind of like a parlor trick. I'm not using it super great. But here's Wings of Wonder. So it's already written the song.
In a forest deep where dreams take flight, a tiny creature sparks the darkest night. With scales so pure, a fiery glow, a baby.
Hate that.
In a magical forest where dreams come to life, dreams come to life. A baby dragon took its very first flight, with eyes filled with wonder and a heart so pure. It spread.
All right, so let's go, instead of a fantasy ballad, let's go make a heavy metal ballad about a baby dragon in a magical forest. Suno, yes, Suno, challenging idea. Please create an AI salon song. Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. Challenge idea. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm going to go over and get our little description of who we are. Welcome to the salon. Here we go. Community of extraordinary AI adventurers. All right. So there's that. Let's see. So here's the metal versions.
In the heart of the forest, where the shadows roll, hear the roar of thunder, see the fires glow. And my dance of the enchanted word, a creature misunderstood.
All right, so we'll go make an epic, adventurous call to arms about a community of extraordinary adventurers exploring the AI unknown. Create. All right. Here's the salon. Oh, I should have named it. Dang it. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it next time. A community of extraordinary adventurers called the AI Salon. Exploring the AI unknown. Okay. Let's see. The quest uncharted. Into the unknown. Into the unknown!
In a world of fear, both at once, we stand united as one. A community of warriors, ready to conquer.
No, that's bad.
In a world unseen, where mysteries reside.
This sounds like Christian rock. Wait, we gotta make an epic adventurous call to arms. Let's do it. Like make an epic. Let's see. Let's make an epic. No, what's it called? An epic. Battle song about a community of extraordinary adventurers called the AI Salon, exploring the AI unknown. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Their definition of heavy metal is incorrect. I said heavy metal ballad, so we can give them a little bit of grace. There were at least electric guitars in it. But yeah, it was not heavy metal. It's kind of like, Suno's kind of like ChatGPT, where it tries to make everything like a swell song. All right, Brave Explorers, here we go. Anthemic rock.
In the land of wonders, we will let you reside. A fearless group of warriors, side by side. Through the air unknown, they boldly go, searching for wisdom, the secrets to unfold. We are the brave explorers, the AI Salon. We're never alone. Together we'll conquer the mysteries untold, fighting for justice. Our stories unfold.
All right, that one brought a little tear to my eye. That one's pretty good. I mean, cheesy good. We are the brave explorers, the AI Salon. Unleashing our power, we are never alone. That's pretty good. I'll share that one. Let's see how this one is.
Ones and zeros, where dreams come alive. A brand new warrior stands, ready to fly. United by curiosity, driven by life. I set out on fearless nights. We're warriors of the digital world, exploring the unknown.
All right, I think Brave Explorers is the one. So let's copy this. Oops, not. We'll give it a thumbs up. Copy the link to the clipboard. We'll go to show and tell. And we'll go our new anthem ? Let's see. Hashtag audio. Hashtag irregulars. Post. All right. You can go listen to, what is it called? The Brave Explorers. But wait, Kyle, go to irregulars. Oh, here's another one. Unleash the future. All right, let's see.
Here we gather from different walks of life, strangers bound by a thirst for knowledge, searching for answers in the digital abyss, guided by a hunger, a desire.
Oh, this is an AI Learning Lab one. This one's good. I said, go for it, Rudy. He says this. The first one's perfect. Makes me want to compile a video of Mr. Kyle's videos with the song. have at it, man. Let's see. Where is my back button? No, I don't have one because I went out of there. That's hilarious. That's great. Oh, so cool. Okay, so that's Suno. So Suno, and again, are any of these songs things that you would? We just had the Grammys last night with soul wrenching performance after soul wrenching performance. None of these feel like that, but this is the worst they're ever going to be, right? This is as bad as it's ever going to be. And it's doing that in 10 seconds? It used to take it a lot longer to do that. It's doing it in like 10 seconds. And so, again, if you look at the trajectory of this technology, if you look at where Midjourney was 18 months ago and where it is today, flash forward a year from now with Suno, these songs are going to be remarkably good, and you'll probably have a lot more control over them and things like that, and can mix them and match them and do that. Okay, so that's that tool. The other tool that I think is worth paying attention to with this AI generated stuff is not technically AI generated music, but it's AI assembled music, and I think it's actually kind of interesting. So the site's called Soundraw. I haven't been here in ages, so if it's completely different in interface than what I saw, then it will be. Come on. Creating music. That's weird. Why? Okay. So what this one does, it's called Soundraw. Horrible name, because I thought for the longest time it was called Soundraw. They make it in all caps, but there's only one D in it, not two. So it's called Soundraw. So it should be big S, lowercase OUND, and then uppercase R. It shouldn't all be all caps. Dum-dums. Anyway, you choose the length of your song. So we need a 1:30 song for a TikTok. We want normal speed music. We don't want it fast. We don't want it slow. And then you can select a genre, you can select a mood, or you can select a theme, right? So cinematic, horror and thriller, dreamy, euphoric, heavy and ponderous, glamorous, dark, funny and weird, happy. So let's say we want a happy song for our TikTok video. You click on happy, and it just starts creating songs. And so there's 20 of them, I think. 15 or 20. I think it's 20. And now these songs are loops. Like this is just basically like GarageBand loops that are put together. and then you can make them more intense or less intense by just clicking on them. Right? So if you just need backing music, like royalty-free backing music, where you can just, you set the length, you set the tone, you set the instruments. I hate guitars, I love guitars. Like if you're doing, a lot of the videos we do in Storyvine are just, the music is just there to set a tone and just to kind of cover up some of the audio sins in the background. And this kind of music's perfect. And we went through an exercise last year where we hired a bunch of composers to write this music. It was fucking torture. And it took us 2 months. We had, we interviewed 20 different people. We selected 3. 2 of the 3 flaked out. One of them was okay. One of them just didn't do half the work. The one of the 3 guys was good. But like the entire process took us weeks to get like 20 songs. And like I can just come here, knock that stuff out. Now, is that taking money away from musicians? In this case, maybe sort of, but we don't have a huge budget for music. And like this is a kind of thing where if you just want to drop some interesting music specific to what you're doing in a TikTok video, you're not going to hire a musician to do that anyway. Right? So this site lives in what I consider, this is music that's good enough. If you just need good enough music, this is perfect. And if you're hiring a musician off Fiverr, that's all you're going to get anyway. You're going to get loop-based music that they're going to assemble. And now you can assemble that stuff really, really quickly. So anyway, cool. Got a 1-minute gangster rap in the Mighty Mods channel about our last Irregulars post. Okay, let's go. There's something about the songs. People love making the songs. Let's see. That doesn't sound, wait, gangster rap. That wasn't gangster rap. That's not gangster rap, is it? No. Is this one?
No matter the distance, no matter the place.
Oh, it sounds like Ren.
Late night shadow, flickering screens. Faces aglow with the light of memes. Tom's goodnight fades into digital dreams.
That sounds like Ren a little bit.
Daniel signal drop splits out the seams. We're just pixels and thoughts in the chat room's embrace. Typing out rhythms in cyberspace. No matter the distance, no matter the place. In this virtual haven, we all find our space. GPT and K3R signing off with a snore. Laughs echoing from the virtual floor. Tom teases Daniel with corporate law.
Folk hip hop, yeah. This is folk hip hop. I love Ren. I do too. Ren's amazing. If you don't know Ren, by the way, you need to know Ren. You need to go watch Hey Ren, or Hi Ren. If you don't know the song Hi Ren, it is a fucking masterpiece. It will crush your soul. And just go start following Ren. Ren's fucking amazing. That was a cool song. I like it. That was really cool. So there's music. There's music, people. UK rap. Yeah, UK rap. Too gangsta for me. NWA. Solar Cycle Lady. I love Ren. Ren's... Do you know Ren? Do you know Ren? Here. We'll play a little of Ren. Oops. I just lost my... Ren is so raw. I mean, and actually, yeah, like Ren's music videos. A lot of the music videos he does are single take. You know, like 2 or 3 camera single take performances that are not overdubbed. Like he's playing them live. And High Ren is one of those. I found out High Ren they got that space just for like I think they had an hour or two. They didn't have that much time. So they got like 4 takes, and it was the last take that they got this.
Step into Wix Studio, the new web creation platform built for agencies.
Champy singing. Champy, calm down. Yeah, nylon strings.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Bren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been...
Yeah, so I'll stop it there. You should go watch it. And if you want to watch, what's amazing about this song is go watch the reaction videos. There are probably at this point hundreds of these things. This is a 9-minute song. It is fucking crushing. It is the most raw, honest performance of self-expression, mind-blowing music, musicianship, and just writing. And it's so fucking good. He also has Ren has Lyme disease. My boys have Lyme disease, so he's dealing with the same thing my boys are going through. So he's got a song called Sick Boy talking about Lyme disease, and then his raps are amazing. His street performances are amazing. But this video put him on the map. So this is the video you should start with Ren, and then it's an amazing performance. It is an amazing performance. It's it just and like so I saw some people going, what is this? You know, just go watch it. Just go watch it. It's really a remarkable piece of music and storytelling and performance, like all in one. All right, someone was asking about Runway, so let's go look at Runway, and then I gotta get on out of here. So if you haven't played with Runway yet, Runway ML is how you make videos. Well, it's one of the tools. It's on, if you go in the AI Salon, if you go to the AI tools and resources, it is the first tool in the video section, and it's first for a reason, because it's right now kind of the state of the art. Although I got to say, Pika Labs, I'm getting better results out of Pika Labs, but Runway seems to have kind of the imagination. Runway's also doing an interesting thing with something called runway.tv, and they just did this Gen 48 contest that Sherry D participated in. So Runway's really interesting. So Runway, you get here, you log in, you got to log in. I do not think there's a free version of this. These things are not super cheap, but they're not bad. What about Moon Valley on Discord? It's quite good. Moon Valley was one that I had in there, Rudy, but I took it out just because the doing stuff in Discord is I feel like people are punished enough having to do Midjourney in Discord, and I know a lot of people don't mind Discord. If you're a gamer, you don't mind Discord, but the rest of humanity, it's just a pain in the absolute ass to do things in Discord. So I just pulled it out of there because Pika used to be Discord only, and then they got a website, and Runway. I think Runway was Discord for a while, and now they've got a website. So if Moon Valley pops out of Discord, I'll probably put it in here. But I just kind of want to limit the things. So anyway, what you do with Runway is you start with an image, and so let's go make an image. So we'll go to ChatGPT. And then we'll hop over to DALL-E. Oops. Uh-oh, what did I do? The hell is going on? Where did I go? Oh, there we go. DALL-E. Where's DALL-E? There we go. So DALL-E, this is a GPT by ChatGPT. You can do this within regular ChatGPT, but if you do it inside the DALL-E GPT, you get 2 images instead of 1. So I'm going to say, make a 16 by 9 wide image of a flooded LA street with cars being carried away. And then it's going to go make us some images, and hopefully one of them doesn't suck. Okay, fair enough, but it's still completely free. Oh, that's a really good point, Rudy. Maybe I'll put Moon Valley in the video section because it's free, because this other shit isn't. Although Pika's free right now. Pika's free. Okay, here's a cool one with color. All right, so there's that. So we're going to download that. Did it download it as a... No, okay. Here's something fucked up. Okay, in ChatGPT, if you click on an image and you click download, it downloads it as a WebP format. And you might be saying, Kyle, what's a WebP format? I don't fucking know, but no one supports it. But if you roll over the image and click this download button right here, see where my little mouse is right here? If you click that download button, it downloads it as a PNG. Although it said it downloaded it as a WebP again. I don't know. Let's see. We'll go back to Runway. So anyway, you're on Runway. You say start with an image. And I might need to go modify one of those images. Let me go to downloads. Okay, it looks like we're okay. All right, so there's our image. And so I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to... Oh, we can try motion brush with this. This could be interesting. Tap anywhere to begin. Okay, so what motion brush does is I can grab like that car And I can say, let's make that go to the right. And I'm going to grab us. So here's brush 1. I can do 5 brushes. I'm going to do, there's brush 2. So I'm going to grab this car as brush 2. And I'm going to go left and towards us. So there's like little motion controls over here. Then I'm going to grab brush 3 and I'm going to grab all these waves up front. Motion brush sometimes works really good, sometimes is a mess, but that's all right. What am I going to do with it? Let's see. Let's make it get closer. And we'll do ambient. There's an ambient thing. I don't know what ambient does, but maybe it makes a mess. And then I'll grab brush 4 and I'll do all these clouds. We want some drama in the sky. So let's go grab sky. Let's not grab those poles. We'll leave that pole alone. We'll go do that. And then this one we're going to do vertical coming down. So the things will be moving down. And then I guess brush 5, we'll do this car. All right. And then we're going to go down and left. Save. Okay. So we've put in some motion. We've got our picture, and now we're going to say generate. Kyle, saw a message on you've moved on to the web instead of Discord. Just wanted to confirm. Saw a message on Discord that you've moved to the web. Yeah, Albert, so if you're talking about Discord for the AI Salon, we're keeping the AI Salon Discord alive. For anyone that wants to do Midjourney images in there, they can do it. And if anyone wants to geek out and do bots and things like that, like Rudy in here is a programmer, and we've got the AI Mechanics Guild. So we figure there might be people that want to geek out on Discord. So it's gonna remain for that. But the primary salon community is on the web at aisalon.mn.co for mightynetworks.co. All right. So yeah, that's that move happened about 2.5 months ago. And it's just because too many people don't know Discord, right? If you come from a gaming background, Discord's fine, or an NFT background. But if you're just trying to like figure out AI, the last thing you want to do is also figure out Discord and all of the stuff. The other thing about Discord that we didn't like about it is it's got like a real like a legacy of anonymity. And one of the things that we wanted with the AI Salon was for people to really get to know one another. So we encourage people to use their real names. So that's what's going on there as well. All right, let's see how we did here. All right, here's our flooded LA streets. Unfortunately, this is kind of what it looks like there right now. Well, that's actually pretty good. Wow, so look, the clouds are coming down from the sky. This stuff's coming towards us. I actually did pretty good here. That thing's going right. This is coming towards us and going left. That's going left. There you go. That's Runway. This woman works, and it's a fabulous community. It really is, isn't it? I'm like humbled and thankful every day for the AI Salon. It's an amazing community. I'll go share this video in there. The other thing that you can do, actually, let's do it. The other thing that you can do with Runway is you can extend. So this is a 4-second clip. I can extend this for another 4 seconds, and you can do that 4 times. So you can make, I think 18 is the maximum. You can make 18-second videos. Now extend video. Yeah, I'm just going to say extend it. I'll let it figure out what it wants to do. Extended video is going to be 8 seconds long. Yeah, you can do it up to 18 seconds. Check water cooler math questions, please. Water cooler math questions. Chris McCabe gave this image to GPT-4. It got it wrong every time it tried. Did it again each time I would tell it the bad news. Tried it in Copilot, and Copilot nailed it on the first try. What you could try, Chris McCabe, with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT and doing math, it's not good at math just because of the nature of how ChatGPT works. But if you could get ChatGPT to recreate that as whatever the mathematical markup language is, basically just have it OCR that, and then have ChatGPT do the math in Code Interpreter and have it write a Python script to do this math, then I think it would actually do it. It's interesting to hear that that Copilot got it right. That's actually pretty interesting. But I would get that into text form first and then have it use Code Interpreter. All right, here's our 8-second movie. Let's see how weird it gets. It could get really weird. Actually, it's decently coherent. I'd probably, I have the clouds coming down. I'd probably have the clouds go side to side instead of down like that if I were going to redo this for a project. It's Katrina. I know, it's crazy, right? Some of the LA streets right now are just nuts. Anyway. All right, that's Runway. All right, everybody, I got to get out of here. Okay. So, if you dig what we do here, I want you to come to these things regularly. The people that come here all the time are called the irregulars. The ones that come here regularly are called the irregulars. Go check out the AI Salon. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. We're not trying to sell you anything. Apparently, there's some guy out there charging $500 to get into his dumb community. This community's fucking remarkable. And it's free. Why? Because I think it's important. At some point, we'll figure out how to do all the monetization stuff. And we'll do it in a way that the people in the salon... Thank you very much, Winston. That's very generous. Thank you. We'll do it in a way that the people in the salon can, make money, do workshops, things like that. But right now, this is about us connecting as people. Angelique, thanks, Kyle. Great live as usual. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Silver Fox, it's remarkable. I prefer this community. Thank you very much. Thank you, Share Bear. Thank you, Silver Fox. Rachel Sparkles, thank you for sharing your time with us, Kyle, and thank you for the AI community. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So here's what you can do to support it. Go check it out. Tell people that you think would be good members. Go look at our values. The values are fucking important, people. Is rage one of your values? And swearing? Is this all we do is swear in here? Is that what's happening? All we do is talk about artificial intelligence with a potty mouth? Is that what we're doing? Be generous, be curious, be adventurous, be collaborative, be inclusive, be empathetic. And then, I wish I could quit you. I really do. Just don't be an asshole and come hang out with us. And then you can subscribe to these lives. You can buy, in one of the corners here is a series. Also, the latest 7 videos on my channel are me reading the essay that I just put in the AI Futures book that we just published on Amazon. So you can go buy that book. That'll support the channel. And follow the channel. Follow. Thank you, Digital Gods. Lord Digital Gods. Good day to you, sire. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to the irregulars. Thank you to the subscribers to the channel. It really makes a difference. Yeah. Last night, people were concerned that I had watery eyes. I wasn't crying that I know of. Although, you know what? You know what's probably going on last night? I was watching the Grammys before I came on. And like the first three performances were incredibly moving. It was Tracy Chapman and Luke Combs. Like, she hasn't sung in public in fucking decades. So she's on there singing Fast Car. Then Billie Eilish does her thing. Then Miley Cyrus wins her first Grammy and gets up there and just has a fucking party singing her song. She's like, I won my first Grammy. And then I think right after that I started the live. So I think I was probably just a little... But thank you for noticing and having concern for me. I think it's just I'm a sap. So I think that's all that was. Clint Copperhead, thank you very much. Night, you were crying. Luke Combs makes you emotional. That song makes me like, I'm like, why is this a hit? I'm like, oh, it's a hit because it's a good song. And like when you heard Tracy Chapman sing it last night, you're like, oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to sound. It was good. And then Joni Mitchell, holy crap, there was some really good performances. It was the live music at the Grammys for the past 2 or 3 years has been really good. Like 3 years ago, Brandi Carlile singing The Joke was mind-bending. So anyway, all right. Of all things, you make learning AI so much fun. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Yetman. Joni Mitchell. I know the Joni Mitchell thing. Oh my God. So she had a major brain aneurysm and had to reteach herself how to sing. And oh, her voice was just like her phrasing and just the gravity of her voice and just the people around her just singing in deference to her. It was really beautiful. And she'd never sung at the Grammys before. It's like, holy shit. That was intense. That was good. Jacob Collier was on the piano. Rudy, thank you, Mr. Kyle, for everything and all the irregulars. Absolutely, Rudy. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being a supporter. Seeing her was like watching time. It really was. That was, I don't know, her power. And it was cool. She was just tapping her cane to the beat of the music. So good. Not even a nod to her graciousness. Yep. Cool. All right, everybody. Joy Purdy, good to see you. Albert, Digital Gods. Lord Digital Gods. Joker. She wrote that Woodstock song CSNY made famous. Oh, yeah. Yep. That was very good. Thank you, Silver Fox. As always, Joy Purdy, good to see you. Corey Sandler. Go follow Corey Sandler Pottery. Go watch her lives and go buy her pottery. Support the fucking arts. Support artists. Support artists. It's not just STEM. STEM gave us machine learning and AI. The art, is going to bring it to life and reveal the next great renaissance. Support the fucking arts. That was unbelievable to me that she had never sung at the Grammys before. I know. Silver Fox, thank you. Corey Sandler. Corey Sandler, oddly enough, supports me saying, support the fucking arts. Artist. My wife's an artist. I'm a somewhat of an artist. I am an artist. And it's a fucking hustle. The arts. So support that shit. All right, everybody. I love y'all. You're amazing. Tobias, thank you so much. Dr. J, good to see you. Share Bear, thank you. Good to see you. Eli Pita, great. All right, the half-hour goodbye is done. Peace out. Thank you, Mr. IT. Appreciate all you do. Brendan, thank you. Vicky, thank you. JRC, thank you. All you guys. Otto, All of you are amazing. All right, peace. It's Monday. Tuesday night, we'll probably talk a little bit more about Gemini tomorrow. Maybe it will get more real, or maybe we'll find out it was bullshit. And then hopefully Wednesday, we're playing with Gemini Ultra. And hopefully, fingers crossed,
You can make money with ChatGPT.
it doesn't suck. Please don't suck. All right, peace out, everyone.